Virginia Governor Ralph Norman has been, well, criticized recently for a video of him covered in marker. And it gets worse from here. So what it was that there was a picture that had come out recently of him with his face covered in black marker, and it's supposed to resemble Blackface a little bit. So what happened is that as soon as that video came out, no, not the video, but the photo came out, which was taking place over 30 years ago, so back when I was still a baby. The Republican Party and the Democratic Party have issued him to resign. Give credit to where credit's due, because here you have a guy who's clearly got black marker on his face, trying to resemble Blackface. And this also comes at the heels of another photo of Covington High School students, which is an all-boys school, with their heads completely covered in blackface. People may resemble this as a nothing burger, but what's nothing is your stand. And what I mean is that you have itched yourself into racism, and there's no way out of it. So Northam had decided to strike back, saying, whoa, wait a minute. That's not me. That's not me in the photo. I mean, I understand that this was taking place during my time in school, but that's not me. I'm looking through the evidence, looking through the back and forth. I'm sorry, Ralph. And I know I'm Democrat, I'm liberal, I'm a liberal, and people are going to come after me, but then again, I would actually support Ted Cruz's legislation to limit terms for members of Congress. So let's get that out of the way. That being said, Ralph Northam is not going to resign, and he is actually challenging this rule. If that is Ralph Norman, and more likely than not it is, yeah, he should step down. He should resign from his post as governor of Virginia. I mean, he has said that, hey, if that photo is me, that is not who I am right now. What happened back then and what happened right now, there's a total difference between them. And I get you, Ralph. I get you. But at the same time, it's come out and it's making you look rather foolish. That being said, he's not the only one who should resign. And for those people who know what I'm talking about, it's Steve King. What, you thought I was talking about Donald Trump? I'll get to him later. So Steve King has recently come out and said, white nationalism, white supremacy, when did that become such a bad term in today's society? Why has it been such a bad thing? I went to school and this thing never came up in my mind. Okay. Maybe you can explain why you're hanging out with neo-Nazis. Maybe you can explain why you have a swastika in your office in Iowa. Maybe you can explain why you are siding with white supremacists, white nationalists, Ku Klux Klan, all these other ones. So for you, and yeah, he's not the only one. And you know who I'm talking about when I'm bringing this up. Donald Trump, of course, President of the United States, also racist. He's gone off on so many local outbursts in which He doesn't know he can keep his mouth shut. And he's always talking about that witch hunt that is the Robert Mueller investigation. And it all starts with that. And you might think it starts with the birtherism against Barack Obama. Not quite. It actually started off with the Central Park Five, who were accused of rape, but DNA evidence proved that they were innocent and that someone else was. But Donald Trump says, no, they need to be executed. They need to be killed. And then you got the, like I say, then you got the birtherism of Barack Obama, in which he claimed, Trump claims that Barack was born in Kenya. And let's not forget that last year he also brought up the shithole countries. Yeah, talking about Haiti, El Salvador, and a lot of the African countries that he called shitholes. So yeah, I do agree that Ralph Northam needs to step down. But I also think that the Republican Party should honor their code. If they don't like racism, they should kick out King, they should impeach Trump, and they should straighten their backs out. Otherwise, they are big hypocrites.